they call it. In other words, it's a, for lack of a better word, it's a facelift. The outside gets changed, nothing got changed on the inside. The transgender surgery, there's a lot of variations on how they do it. 30% of the transgender people that go in to get their surgery have the surgery that I had. In other words, they're basically a female eunuch at that point. There's a lot of variations on what can be done. I consider myself non-binary. I learned a lot of things about gender from a lot of different sources, and I have met, oh my word, hundreds of transgender people. I've even had one come to my church from a city far away. I've got some really good friends that are intersex. They were born, I mean, the old word was hermaphrodite. Some of them had surgeries as babies. Some of those people that had surgeries as babies, they got the gender wrong. Your gender is in your head. I mean, it's even the male clinic doctor felt like that it happens while you're a fetus in the mother's womb. I mean, your sex organs form in the first trimester, and towards the end of your second trimester, your brain forms. So if there's some kind of a hormone change between those two events, it can affect your brain. This is one of the things that allowed me to get the surgery. A lot of people that think this surgery is easy to get. I had to spend a year talking to 3 different mental health people and get my PCP to sign off on this thing to even get it. I was allowed to not dress as a woman because I wasn't planning on living as a woman afterwards. The hormone thing, because I was on ADT for prostate cancer, they gave me a pass on that. But if it wouldn't have been for that, I would have had to take hormones for a year as well, which I do take estrogen now. I take a low dose. I don't take as much as what the transgender people do, but yeah, gender is not as straightforward as people think it is. Many people that have not transitioned are actually transgender. They're hiding in the background. I've talked to a bunch of them. They don't come out because of their families. They don't come out because of their churches. They don't want to lose their jobs. They don't want to be mistreated in public. The first time that I had to go out in public after my surgery, I was doing some errands. The first place I went, the bathroom was so bad I wouldn't go in because I had to sit down to go. It was a horrible place. So the next place I went, I couldn't wait no more. The door to the urinal, to the stall, wouldn't stay shut and it wouldn't latch. I sat there thinking, am I going to get beat up or killed because of the surgery I've had? Because there are people that think they're going to do God a favor by killing a transgender or beating up a transgender. And that's the state of the union that we live in, and I live in a red state. I actually know somebody that basically or barely got out of a bathroom alive from Texas that was using a male restroom. I mean, this thing it's not as simple as everybody thinks it is. But as far as me transitioning, I have no desire to do that. I love my wife very much. I've got children. You know, I'm a Christian. There's a lot of things about that cause you a lot of trouble. And again, I didn't have the badges for you, but I have had enough of it in my life. Once I started talking to these people, I realized that I had some of what they have.
Do you feel comfortable? Are you out to everyone? Are you comfortable being out?
Not to everyone, no. There's a small group that I'm out with. It almost cost me my marriage to get this surgery. For 6 months, I wasn't allowed to see my kids or my grandkids. And just knowing this, it's not, they have never seen me. I've never dressed female in front of anybody. I mean, nobody has any clue other than what I've told them. And I lost my grandkids for 6 months over it because I had the surgery. That's how divisive this thing is. Again, there's a lot of people that don't ever come out because they know what's going to happen if they do.